Welcome to the 4G channel. This is episode 12, Forgiveness, part 4. We'll begin here today. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 32 says this, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving each other, just as God in Christ also has forgiven you." What we find here is there's a rightful position in the Christian community for kindness, tenderheartedness, forgiving each other. We're going to offend each other from time to time. Let's hope it's not intentional, but it's going to happen. You're going to do something to somebody that offends them, or they're going to do it to you. When that happens, how we handle it means a lot in our Christian lives. When we forgive, like God forgives, we do it in the interest of restoring our relationship with a person that has been damaged. When an offense arises, we damage a relationship. And if you think you can damage some relationships and it won't bother you, maybe you're right. But if that's your attitude as you go through life, you'll damage a lot of relationships. And one day you'll find yourself very lonely. The idea of forgiveness is not to make somebody grovel in order to get back in our good graces. The idea of forgiveness is that we would seek to restore the relationship to what it was before. And the opportunity is also there to possibly make it stronger, because you're both going to go through, both parties are going to go through an exercise in honesty. If you offend somebody, you have to be honest enough to own up to it and say that you did it. And if the person that you offended wants to exercise honesty, they have to tell you for sure whether or not, hey, it's okay or it's not okay. We want to make the relationship whole. And by doing so, we are acting the way God acts. Matthew 18:21, Jesus says something to Peter that it's pretty amazing. He says, "Then Peter came and said to him, 'Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him?'" Now, I don't know if Peter was hoping to get an answer from Jesus that was easy to keep. Like, if he had somebody who was constantly offending him, maybe he could find a way to justify not forgiving them at some point. I mean, that's what the flesh would look for. But Jesus doesn't give him an easy answer. Because Peter says up to 7 times. No, Peter's trying to be very magnanimous. Jesus said to him, "I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Now, if my math is correct, that's 490 times. And I don't think anybody keeps track when you get to 490. The idea here is that it's unlimited. And the reason it's unlimited, or a reason for us to rejoice in the fact that it's unlimited, is because Jesus is asking us to treat others the way he treats us. What if Jesus would say, "Look, I'll forgive you 7 times, but after that, we're done"? When the reality is, what we need is not just 490, but probably 49,000 times. We need to ask the Lord's forgiveness and receive it. So it gives us assurance that if that is the position, if that's the attitude of Jesus toward forgiveness person to person, I think we can be pretty sure that's his position towards us as well. Our fellowship with the Lord will be severely impacted if we're unwilling to forgive. There's something wrong with a Christian who actually doesn't want to forgive somebody. And I don't mean wrong like you're lost or you were never saved. There's something wrong in your relationship with the Lord. You're not clear about your relationship with Jesus and what he wants you to do in regards to other people. Remember the 2 great commandments, love God and love others? That's what applies here. That's where Jesus is pointing to us. If we really love them, we will forgive them, especially if they come to us and confess and seek our forgiveness. A principle, perhaps, is this: if you want forgiveness from God, you be forgiving. If you like my content, I ask that you like and share this video. If you're willing, please subscribe to the channel. It'll help us get the word out. May God bless you.